My name is Greg Wright. I am founding member and director of business operations at Providential Custom Homes. My day-to-day duties include mostly working on new sales and the pre-construction processes for our company. My family has been in the home building business for at least 4 generations prior to me, and now my sons are coming up behind me and continuing that legacy. During my career as a framing contractor, I began to look around and recognize that there was tremendous opportunity to become a home builder. So I set my sights on becoming a home builder. And since that time, we've just continued to learn and grow and develop our skills and the processes and the systems necessary to create not only fabulous homes that are well built, well constructed, and a tremendous amount of craftsmanship, but also to build a business that is there for the purpose of making the lives of people better. There's really no better industry to be involved in where you have the ability to create something from nothing and then deliver that to a homeowner and watch their lives be enhanced tremendously because of that effort that you put into it. Our overall vision for the company has always been to simply become the very best home builders that we could possibly be, to continue to grow and learn, to become committed to excellence and craftsmanship, and to do our very best to build the best product that we can possibly build. The name Providential means the guiding hand of God, and we take that very seriously. We've always had the mindset that we have an obligation to serve both God and people. We're not just building houses, we're building homes, and that requires building people, not just structures. And that's what gets us up, that's what gets us motivated, that's what gets us going, that's what keeps us passionate about the industry. We're building homes that people are gonna live in, they're gonna raise their kids in, they're gonna die in, they're gonna live, laugh, and love in. And we want to make sure that everything that we're putting into that home, it plays into that lifestyle and makes their lifestyle better in the process.
Tech in the building industry has been a big shift, and when I came into it, our company didn't really have a whole lot of tech adapted. We had file storage management systems like Dropbox and things like that, but we didn't really have a project management software. QR codes weren't really a thing yet. So we've just really tried to adapt and learn how to adopt tech and how to adopt softwares that will help us do our jobs better. And we do that through things like Builder-Trend. Most recent thing we've adopted is QR codes across the board on all projects for all specifications. So everyone's got a smartphone or an iPad or something on the job site. We've got multiple posters around every single project for every single specification around the job. Plans, design boards and specs, construction specifications, appliance specs, cabinets, all the things that someone would need to be able to make sure that the mechanicals and the details that are going into that home go in well and go in right. We're making sure that that information is in front of people's face as many times as possible.
Craftsmanship is doing something right, doing it well, doing it on point, and delivering a product that's superior to anything else. It's not perfect because we're not perfect, but we strive for excellence and we deliver. As the wine cellar here at this particular South Lake home, it was important that I wanted to see the custom LED lighting in the ceiling to any color we want, illuminating through our glass window, through the floating staircase, through the window, the monstrous window on the front of the home, and so it could be showcased from the street. The small, minute details of thinking like this really separates us in this market. Providential is not a one-dimensional builder. We don't look at this from one angle. We do a full 360 and we're looking at everything from the very beginning. We're already looking at the end.
Over the years in our industry, I believe by and large we've lost that dedication to craftsmanship. We're bringing it back, and there's a lot of other great companies, great home building companies in America that are really doing the same thing. We're trying to bring back that element of craftsmanship and commitment to the home building process. We're not just building a house for the purpose of making money or having a place to live. We're building something that has the ability to make a mark on society and be a legacy, and something that's going to stand the test of time.
The future of Providential just looks like us challenging ourselves on some really amazing projects and continuing to change the persona of who builders are, what they do. And we're not just these people who are out to make as much money as possible and see how big of houses we can build and flash the fancy things. We're really just people who care about what we do. We care about how we do it. We care about why we do it. And we care about who we do it for.
When we talk about functionality of the homes, we have incorporated into the design of the home many, many unique features. So hypothetically, take our master bathroom, for example. You walk into a luxurious master bath, lots of custom features, a full wall of glass where the shower is with the tub inside the shower. It's got a marine grade speaker in the ceiling. It's got custom LED lighting in the wet area of the shower, right? It has an exercise room off the back portion of that bathroom that leads you to the swimming pool and everything we got going on outside. So you can take a cold plunge or do whatever you want to do like that. So it's thinking through those little details like we do. It really brings value to the market.
We've gone from being more of just a builder with an in-house decorator and working with interior designers that are third-party interior designers to being more of like a true design build company where we've in-housed interior design. We've got a team of people that are degreed and have studied interior design. They've even worked for other interior design firms. And so they have helped us develop this interior design process where we're able to just work with architects, work with our designers, and have the builder there in-house. And it's a team effort to be able to design each of these homes with the client and for the client. It's a long process. It takes a lot of time, but our biggest deal is we want to be able to build the house on paper before we go build it in the field. And so we're going to get into the weeds on a ton of details. We're going to try to specify as many things as possible so we don't have as many hiccups during the build. We're always going to have problems, but we always say problem avoidance is better than problem resolution. And so if we can avoid as many problems as possible during the design process by looking at all the rooms, by understanding how the client wants to use each space, by trying to get what's in their head on paper and design it for them and with them, then we're going to have a much more successful build.
Our team is awesome. We have a very family atmosphere at Providential. We call our team members for that very reason, because we don't want them to be considered employees or just people who work at Providential. We want them to have a sense of family and community. And we really nurture that culture because it's very important that we have that synergy, and we want our team members to feel like they're a very important and contributing part of the overall process of the success of the company and ultimately the happiness of the homeowner.
We are dialed in with one another, and that's how we are projecting excellence into the workplace here at Providential.
What makes building with Providential different is the team of people that we've got behind the scenes. It's the team of people that every single person loves what they do, they care about what they do. They want to do it with intention, they want to do it with craftsmanship, and they want to do it with excellence. And we want to do that through the entire process. That might not be a new thing, but that's our thing. And we're going to do our absolute best at every single thing that we do.
We want to get better and better as we go. We want to connect more and more with our clients as we go. And so it is not a community or a structure of like who is better than one another. We honestly work as a team function. And part of the processes that we have in place builds that team, and it builds the knowledge base.
We want to make sure that they know that Providential's got their back, Providential cares, Providential did what's right and they did it well.
To look at where we are today and where we're going, I feel very humbled. I feel very blessed to have been a part of that process. I know who's behind it all, but I also know that the team of people that we have working to help perpetuate this, it's just a tremendous amount of fun. I'm Greg Wright, Director of Business Operations at Providential Custom Homes, and we are trending today.